Okay. So, good evening, all. Hope you guys are doing good. Yes. So, good evening, Divyana. Good evening, Prashant, Bhaskar, Shiva. So, guys, this is our last session of our today boot camp, Java bootcamp, right? So, in today's session, the agenda of today, let's discuss the agenda part, right? So, in the yesterday session, we are left with the while, like we have discussed about the loop, that is our while loop, do while loop, right, everyone? Sorry, while loop and for loop, right? So, today we will continue that topic, that 10 to 15 minutes we will go give to do while part, and after that we will see a small project. Okay, so the project name will be guess a number game. Okay, so we will try to use each and everything we have learned so far, and we will try to apply everything on the problem statement and try to solve that problem statement. Okay, so without wasting our time, so let's start our session, right? So let me share my screen, right? Okay, so guys, anyone has idea about do while loop? Please write in the chat. If you have any idea about do while loop, how it is different from the while loop, okay? How it is different from the while loop, please write in the chat. Anyone? Okay, no one? So, yeah. So, can you guys confirm my screen is presentable now? Okay, yeah, yeah. So, let's start with the do while part, right? So, here you can see in the do while we have this syntax here, that is we have to use keyword do, curly bracket, open and close, and after the curly bracket we have the while keyword, and in the round bracket we have the condition, right? So basically the difference between while loop and do while loop is what? In while loop, okay, in while loop the body of the while loop will get executed. Okay, the body of the while loop will get executed only when the condition is true. Okay, executed only when the condition is true. And in the do while part, in the do while loop, body of the do while, okay, body of the do while will get executed one time irrespective of the condition. Okay, irrespective of the condition it will execute for the first time, and after that we will check the condition. If the condition is true, then what we will do, we will execute the body of the do while, and if the condition is false we will move out of the body of the do while here. So here you can see the flow diagram and you will get the clear idea here, right? Yeah, so Shiva is correct here. Do I learn before checking the condition, then execute till condition reaches, right? So here we have do while loop, right? So irrespective of the condition, right? Irrespective of the condition, we are going inside the body of the do while loop, right? After executing the body of the do while, what we are doing? We are moving to the condition part. Okay, we are checking the condition. If the condition is true, we are again going to the body of the do while loop. Again, we are executing the body of the do while part, and again we are checking the condition, right? And this process will continue till the time condition is false. The moment the condition is false, we will move outside do while loop. Okay, so let's try to implement this do while loop. Okay, uh, here we have the essentials in the source folder. We have to move to the default package. Let's create a new class, that is do while public static void main. Yeah, so simple program. Okay, let's try to print the number from 1 to 5, right? 1 to 5 using do while. So do curly bracket, and let's take a variable here I, is equal to 0, I is equal to 1. Okay, and after that system dot out dot println, and here we are saying what, let's print, okay, I here, and after that while loop, okay, while keyword, and after that the condition. Here I have to print number from 1 to 5, so the condition will be what, I less than equal to 5, right? And I am done with the part. I have to use semicolon, okay, and let's try to save the program and hit on the run button. So here, okay, I have to increment. So here you can see what is happening. If I am not incrementing the value of I, okay, one more point, if I am not incrementing the value of I, my do while loop, okay, is going in the infinite loop, right? It is going in the infinite loop, okay, because this condition is getting true again and again, so we are not moving out of the loop part. That's why we are reaching the infinite case situation, right? So here I am missing the updation part, that is I is equal to I plus 1, and now I'm done, like I'm good to go. Let's run the program now. So yeah, okay, like why now I'm getting, yeah, okay, here. So let's stop this one, okay. So here run again, okay. Guys, where I'm doing wrong, can anyone write in the chat? Let me close this one, okay, this one, yeah, like control Z is not working here, okay. So okay, let's run the program again, and you can see we are getting the correct output, right? We are getting the correct output 1 2 3 4 5. Now we are not going inside the infinite loop, right everyone? So let's try to increase the value of I. Okay, let's initialize the value of I with 5 here. Okay, let's initialize the value of I with 6 here. Okay, so here what will happen, we will go to line number 6. Inside I variable we are storing 6. After that do keyword, that means we will execute the body irrespective of the condition. That is, here 6 will get printed on the output screen. After that we are incrementing the value of I, that is 7 here. After that the condition will be checked, that is 7 is less than equal to 5. No, 7 is not less than equal to 5, so the condition here is false, right everyone? So what will happen, we will get 6 on the output screen. You can see here the value of I is 6, that is 6 is less than equal to 5. Okay, the condition is false, but irrespective of the condition we are executing the body of the do while loop. Okay, so this is the difference between while loop and do while loop. Okay, so till this point everyone is clear? Anyone has any doubt in the while loop and the do while loop, please write in the chat, right? And if no, let's, okay, continue further. Okay, let's take the project now. Let's talk about the project. This is the small description of the do while loop. Okay, and yeah, so here you can see, so the project name here is what, number guessing game. So here we are given some rule. Okay, we are given some rule here, that is user will be given k attempts or trial. Okay, let's assume the value of k will be anything. Okay, here I am taking as 5. So user will be given k attempts or trial. The second rule is what, computer will come up with a random number between 1 and 100. Okay, so the third rule is what, if the guess number is equal to the actual number, user win the game. If the k trials are exhausted, the program will end with a suitable message, that is user lost the game. Okay, after that the fifth rule is what, for every other guesses the computer will give us hint as too high or too low, and then ask for another input, right everyone? So this game we have to build using Java. Okay, so let's try to break the problem statement here. Okay, so here we have this one, that is user will be given k attempts or trial, right? So here, in order to again and again, in order to get the trial again and again till the point we are reaching k is equal to 5, right? What we have to do? We have to use a loop here, okay? We have to use a loop here. We can go with the for loop or while loop, okay? Here, after that, the computer will come up with a random number between 100. So here, somehow, with the help of computer, we have to generate a random number. We will talk about this point when we are coding, okay? And the third, fourth, and fifth condition are self-explanatory, right, everyone? That is, if the number that you have entered is equal to the random number, then you won the game. And yeah, if the number is too high, the number that you are guessing is too high, then you have to print too high on the output screen. If it is too low, then you have to print too low on the output screen, okay? And after that, again you have to check, again you have to give a chance to the user, okay? And if the user has exhausted the k trials, then you have to print user lost the game on the output screen, right? So let's try to code this part and let's try to understand, okay? So here, this one, let's copy the rule here. So here, let's create a new class file, that is new class number guessing game, right? And public static void main here, and we are finished, right? Finished with the part. Let's paste the problem statement, that is a rule here, okay? Too high or too low, yeah. After that, okay, let's comment this part. Now let's try to code the part, right? So what we have to do, user will be given k attempts or trial, okay? So here, let's take a value k, and here let's store, that is maximum number of trial will be what? 5 here, okay? After that, what we have to do? We have to generate a random number between 1 and 100, okay? So here we have the starting point, okay? The minimum value is what? 1, and the maximum value is what? Of the random number is what? 100. And after that, you are saying, hey, the range will be what? The range will be equal to maximum minus minimum plus 1, right, everyone? Maximum minus minimum plus 1 here, okay? We got the range. From which point to which point I have to generate the random number. After that, I have a function, okay? I have a function that is math dot random, okay? Math dot random function, okay? And what this function will do, it will generate a random number that is in double, okay? That is from 0.0 to 1.0, okay? So from 0.0 to 1.0, it will generate a random number, okay? When you will hit on the run button, when the program will execute, it will generate a random double data type number, okay? Between 0.0 to 1.0, okay? So now I have to convert this random number from 1 to 100, right? So I have the range, and the range here is what? 100 minus 1 plus 1. So I will get the range as 100 here, right? So what I will do, whatever number that I will get between 0.0 to 1.1, I will multiply that number with the range, okay? And after that, after doing this part, you are saying what? You will get a number, okay? You will get a number in integer format, right? That is from 1 to 100, right, everyone? And since this thing is what? It is double, and I want an integer value. So what I have to do? Again, the same thing. You have to do explicit typecasting here, right? Why you are doing explicit typecasting here? Because you are saying, hey, I have a bigger data type, and bigger data type here is what? Double, because math.random will generate a double value, okay? I have a bigger data type. I have to convert that bigger data type into a smaller, I have to store that bigger data type into a smaller data type variable, right? So in order to do that part, we have to use explicit typecasting, and explicit typecasting is done by the programmer, and for that thing we have to write the data type here inside round bracket like this. Okay, and we are done with the part, and we have to store this thing inside a variable. Let's take the variable name as rand. Okay, till this point anyone has any doubt like how we have why I have done math.random into range? Okay, after that, what if, okay, what if the math.random has generated 0.0? Okay, what if math.random has generated 0.0? Then 0 into anything, the output I will get is what? 0, right everyone? But here I want a number between 1 and 100. Okay, so here what I have to do, I have to add min. Okay, that is I have to add 1 here. If somehow I am getting a number that is 0, okay, then the whole 0 into range will be 0 plus min, that is 1. The number I will get is what? 1 here. Okay, so in order to tackle the 0 case, I am adding min here. Okay everyone, so I will get the random number from the computer here. Okay, that is between 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Okay, I got the random number, I got the number of trials. Okay, let's take the variable name as number of trials here. Okay, after that what I have to do, I have to use a while loop, right everyone? I have to use a while loop. Okay, so guys, can you write in the chat, should I use while loop here or should I go with do while loop? Okay, which will like be good? Okay, can I use do while loop here? Anyone? Please write in the chat, can I go with the do while loop or should I use while loop here? Or I can use both of them. Anyone? While loop. Haida is saying while loop. Okay. Guys, why we are not why we cannot use do while loop? Okay. So here we can use both, right? We can use while loop also and do while loop also, right? Do while loop also. Okay, why? Okay, we can use while loop because here the condition will be checked, after that the body of the while loop will get executed. And why I can use do while loop? Because here, irrespective of the user input, okay, I have to give a chance, right? For the first time I have to give a chance to the user, right? So I am saying ki, hey, since I have to execute the body of the loop irrespective of the condition, I can use do while loop also here. Okay, so here I am going with the do while loop. Okay, you can use while loop also, you can go with the for loop also, right? So you are saying do, after that here the condition will be what? While number of, okay, let's take the variable I. Okay, int trial. Okay, let's take a variable trial. Trial is equal to 1. Okay, and here I am saying ki, hey, trial, okay, I have to give chance 5 times. Okay, so what I have to do, the ending point will be what? The body of the do while loop should execute 5 times, right? So trial should be less than equal to number of trials, right? Number of trials here. And yeah, we are done with that part. And let's remove while from here. Okay, this one. Okay, now it is correct, right? After that, let's write some message here also, that is system dot out dot println in order to get the good readability of the game, right? Okay, welcome to number guessing game. Okay, after that here I can write, okay, total number of attempts, right? Total number of attempts, and yeah, plus, okay, I have to print the number of trials also here. So let's print number of trials. And yeah, again, why we are using plus operator here? Because we are concatenating a English statement inside the double quotes with the variable part. So I have to use a plus operator to concatenate and to print this line on the output screen, right? So we are done with the part. After that, we are in the do while loop. Okay, we are in the body of the do while loop, and here what I have to do, I have to take input from the user. Okay, in order to take input from the user, you have to create object of scanner class, right everyone? So let's create a object of scanner class here. Let's see. Yeah, so okay, scanner. Okay, the name of the object, assignment operator, new keyword, and the constructor, right? That is scanner. And inside this, I have to pass the parameter that is system.in. Okay, that is responsible to take the data from the keyboard to the buffer, right? And in order to use the method of scanner class, what I have to do, I have to import scanner class, right? And this scanner class is defined where? Inside java.util package, right everyone? So I have created the object of scanner class. After that, what I have to do, let's print on the output screen, that is this one, system.out.println, and here I should print, please guess the number. Okay, guess the number here. Okay, guess the number here. After that, yeah, I have to take input, that is int num is equal to what? Sc dot, since I want integer data, so I will use next int, right? And I am done with the part. I got the number, right? I got the number from the user, and I have stored the number inside the num variable here, right? After getting the number, what I have to do, I have to check the cases, right? I have to check the cases whether the number is equal to the actual number, or whether the number is too high, or whether the number is too low. Okay, so guys, what we can use, since I have more than two conditions and I have to choose only one condition among them, then I have to use if else ladder, if else if ladder, right? So here I will use if the number is equal to random value, right? Random value here. So if the number is equal to random value, that means the user have correctly guess the number here. Okay, so here I can print what? I can print this line, right? That is user won the game. Okay, user won the game. After printing this line, user won the game, I don't need to do anything. Okay, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to execute the body of the do while loop. So from here I can move out of the do while loop, and in order to jump out of the do while loop, I can use break statement, right everyone? After that, the second condition will be what? If the number that user have guessed is greater than the random number, okay, then what I can do, I can print a message on the output screen, that is, here the message will be what? Number is too high, right? So this part. After that, in the else part, that is when we will go to the else part, guys, when the number is less than the random number, right? So here I can print number is too low. Okay, Yeah, so we are done with the part. Okay, and yeah, we will move out of the while loop. And if the number of attempts have exhausted, right? If the number of attempts have exhausted and user is not able to guess the correct number, then guys, I have to print user lost the game. Okay, so can you guys write in the chat how I can check this condition outside the while loop? How I can check the condition whether the user have lost the game outside the while loop? Anyone? Let's see who answer first this time. Okay, no one. So basically here I can write a condition, right? The condition will be what? If if the trials here, right? And yeah, one more thing here I am missing, that is I have to increment the trial also, right? Trial is equal to trial plus 1. Okay, so here I can write a condition if your trial is greater than number of trials. Okay, that means you lost the game, right? You lost the game, and here I can print this one, that is user lost the game, right? Okay, user lost the game here, and we are done with the part. After that, can you explain the okay, can you okay, Kiran, I will explain the part. Okay, let me complete this code, and after that we will explain the random value part, right? So I have taken care of the last condition, that is if user lost the game, right? That is the trial is greater than the number of trial, that means the user lost the game. And after that, what I can do, I can print the random number. Okay, that is random value. Okay, so the correct number, okay, the actual number, okay, the actual number is what it is. Here I can write plus, and the actual number is stored where? Inside the random value function, right? Random value variable, right? Like this. And I am done with the code here. Okay, let's save the code here and let's move to the random value part, right? So here what I have done, yeah, so what I have done here, I have used a random function, and this random function is defined already inside math class. Okay, this random function is already defined math class. Okay, and with the help of this we are using math.random. Okay, we are accessing the function, and this function will give us what? This function will give us value from 0.0 to 1.1. Okay, like here it will give us the value that is from 0.0 to 1.0. Okay, in order to get this range, that is from 1 to 100, what I am doing, I am multiplying with range, and the value of range is what here? It is equal to 100. Okay, so if let's assume I am getting a number, that is I am getting a double number, that is 0.372345. Okay, let's assume I am getting this random number from the random function. Okay, so what I am doing, I am multiplying with 10 here. Okay, I am multiplying with 10 here. So what output I will get? I will get 37.2345. Okay, after getting this output, what I am doing, since this is a double number and I need the integer value, so again I have to typecast this part, that is I have to use explicit typecasting. Why explicit typecasting? Because we are saying ki, hey, I have a double data type, and the storage of double data type is what? 8 byte, and I have to store that part into a integer data type that is of 4 byte. Okay, so for that thing I have to use explicit typecasting. So like this we can do explicit typecasting. So what it will do, it will just take the integer part, that is 37 I will get. In 37, what I am doing, I am adding the minimum value. Minimum value is what? 1. Okay, so 37 plus 1 is what? 38. So my random value is what? 38 here. Okay, and the second point is what? Why I'm using min value here? Why I'm adding with min here? Let's assume you are getting a number that is 0. Okay, you are getting 0.0 into 100. What result you will get? You will get 0, but I want range from 1, so that's why I am adding plus 1 here. Okay, that's why I am adding plus 1 here. Okay, so now it is clear, Kiran? Okay, so let's try taking username and try to print name won the game. It will be more attractive. Yeah, you can do a lot of modification here. Okay, Shiva, you can do a lot of modification in this code. So it is up to you how you can like code this part. Okay, you can do a lot of modification here. Okay, let's try to run this part. So here it is asking about 1 minute. Okay, uh, yeah, so here it is asking about guess the number. Okay, the number is, let's assume 45. Okay, please write in the chat what number I should guess here. Okay, first I'm guessing 45. After that it is saying here the number is too low. Okay, that means I have like the number will lie between 46 to 100, right? So can you guys tell me which number should I guess here? Please write in the chat. Okay, let's go with 87 now, right? So this time 87. So it is saying here the number is too higher. That means the number is lying between what? 45 and 87. Okay. So here let's take a number that is uh, okay, 78. Okay. Okay, Shiva, let's take 78 here. So again the number is too high. That is okay. Our number is lying between 45 to 78. Okay, anyone? Okay. Is saying 62. Let's take 62 also. Number is too low. That means we have the last attempt, and here the number will lie between 62 and 78, right? So let's take 70 here, right? This time let's take 70 here. Okay, let's try to see whether we will win the game or like, okay, number is too low. Okay, it is 72. Okay, so we are close, but it is like we lost the game, right? So one more thing you can print here, that is number of trials left. Okay, after this one, this one, here you can write number of trials left. Okay, and how you can get the value of number of trials left? Here you can get the value from the total number of trials, that is number of trials, okay, minus the current trial, right? Yeah, trial here. Okay, and I'm done with the part here, and let's move the this statement here. Okay, so we are done with the part, right? So let's try to execute the code now. Okay, again, can you guys suggest any number? Okay, should I take 57 this time? Okay, let's take 57, right? So number is too low, and this time it is showing us number of trial left, that is 4. Okay, we have 4 attempts left. So let's take the number as 69. Okay, great. So 69 here. So again the number is too low, so it will be lying between 70 to 100, right? So let's take the number as, okay, Ganesh, we cannot take the number as 40, right? Because 69 is too low here, right? So it is showing us the message. You have to take some number that is greater than 69, right? So let's go with the 90. Okay, let's take 90 here. Number is too high, and this time we have, okay, we got the range that is, it will lie between 70 to 89, right? And we have 2 attempts. So here we can take the next number as what? 81. Let's take 81. Okay, we have 1 attempt left, and yeah, so the number will be lying between 70 to 81. So Ganesh, okay, the number is too high. So we cannot go with 88, right, Ganesh? Yeah. So let's take 75 now. And again, the number is what? 71. So again, we are close. Okay. You can increase the number of trials here. Okay. You can give the number of trials as 10. So user will get 10 trials. Okay. So like this, you can do some modification in the part, and this is a number guessing game. And here we can go with the while loop, we can go with the do while loop, and we can go with the for loop also. But this is a good question to solve, like to use loop with the help of this one, do while. Okay. So till this point, everyone is clear. So let's take a good example here. Okay. So we are done with what? Variable, data type, typecasting, while loop, do while loop, okay, and for loop. After that, we have seen a project here. Okay. We have time left. So we will take one question here and we will try to solve one more question here. Okay. Uh, let's move to the question part here. So guys, this time I want you to answer in the chat what like what approach I should follow here. Okay. So problem solving. Okay. Problem solving. So I will include public static void main inside my answer. So write a program to count all the factor of a number n. Okay. Write a program to count all the factor of a number n. So those who are like who don't have any idea about factor, what is factor, guys? Please write in the chat. What is factor of a number? Anyone? Okay, no one? What is factor, guys? If I will say ki, hey, 12, then can you guys tell me what all factor will be there for 12? Anyone? Factor of 12, guys? No, 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 no. Kiran, factorial is different and factor is different. Okay. So let me write the definition of factor here. Factor of a number n will be number that completely divide n. Okay. Will be the number that completely divides n. Right, everyone? So here, if I will say ki, hey, what will be the factor of 12? Then 1. Okay. 1 will completely divide 12. 2 will also completely divide 12. 2 6 are 12, right? 3 4s are 12. It will also completely divide 12. 4 3s are 12. Yes. 5 will not divide 12. So 5 is not the factor of 12, right? 5 is not completely dividing 12, so it is not the factor. 6, yes, 6 is a factor. 6 2s are 12. It is completely dividing 12. After that, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 are not factors of 12 because they are not completely dividing 12, right? After that, we have 12. 12 is also a factor because 12 is also completely dividing 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 as our factor of 12, right? So what I have to do, I have to count all the factors of a number n. Okay. So if the factor part is clear, if anyone has any doubt in the factor, I can take one more example here. Okay. So Ganesh is correct here. Yeah. So if you are clear with the factor part, can you guys tell me what logic I should use in order to calculate the count of factors of any number n? Okay. Let's take int n, okay, is equal to 24. And I have to count all the factors, right? I have to count all the factors of n. And I have to print, okay? Let's not count, let's try to print all the factor, okay? To print all the factor of a number n. Anyone? How I can achieve this part? Okay, I have told you the solution. If you like in the example itself, you can see like how we can solve the question, right? So let's start with the part, right? So here, those who are getting the solution, it is good. Those who are not getting the solution, how to think of the solution, how to write the logic, right? Iterate from 1 to num. Yes, Shiva is correct. After that, yeah, for loop, correct. Okay, correct. So here, yeah, correct here. So they are saying, hey, what you are doing, you are starting from 1 and you are going till 12. Okay, you are starting from 1 and you are going till 12. And what you are doing, at each iteration, you are checking whether this number, the number that is 1 2 3, is completely dividing n or not. So in order to check that part, what I have to use, I have to use a modulo operator, n modulo I. If n modulo I, that is the remainder that I am getting, is 0, that means I is completely dividing n, right? I is a factor of n. So I can use this logic, right, everyone? Yeah. So those who are like having any confusion in the modulo part, what we are doing, modulo give us the remainder. First point, if you will see ki, hey, 12 modulo 5, then you will get the remainder as what, 2, right? If I will say ki, hey, 12 modulo 7, then what remainder you will get, you will get the remainder as 5, right, everyone? So here you can see, the moment you are getting any remainder that is not equal to 0, then you are saying ki, hey, the number is not completely dividing 12, right, everyone? If I will take 12 modulo 2, then you will say ki, hey, the remainder will be 0, because 2 6 are 12, the quotient is 6 and the remainder is 0. Okay, that's why I am using this condition, that is n modulo I is equal to 0. So I know the code here. Okay, for int I is equal to 0, or not 0, I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n I plus plus, right? After that, what I have to do, I have to write a check. If n modulo I is equal to 0, then you are saying what? You are saying ki, hey, the number is completely divisible by n. So here I will print out system dot out dot println, and yeah, I can print I here, and yeah, I am good with the code. Yeah, so here I have printed all the number that is divisible by n, right? That is the factor of n here. Let's save the program, let's run the program. So here you can see, okay, I am getting 1 2 3 4 6 8 12 24 as our output. That is the factor of n, right? So let's see the comment here. Sir, basic se seekhni mujhko Java. Okay, so basically you can go to the playlist Islamic World. Okay, you can go to the Java playlist. From there you can learn the basic part. Okay, we have discussed about the simple basic fundamental of Java. From there you can get the basic, and you can explore the Google. From there you will get the clear idea, right? So let's move to the next question. Okay, so you are saying ki, hey, I am able to calculate, I am able to print factors of n. So my next question here is, you have to write a program to count, okay, sorry, write a program to check whether the number is a prime number or not. Okay, prime number or not. Okay, this one. So guys, can you tell me what is a prime number? Anyone? Please write in the chat. What is a prime number, guys? Okay. What is a prime number, guys? Shiva, Kiran, Ganesh, anyone? Heather, Davis. Yeah. So some creative name is here. Great. So Kiran is saying ki, hey, number divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, Ganesh Aga is saying, okay, 1 3 5. Yeah. So Ganesh, if you have to tell someone what will be the prime number, what will be the definition then? That has exactly two factor. Yeah. So Davis is correct here. So basically, the first thing that will come in your mind is what? Number divisible by one and itself. But this is not the correct definition, right? This is not the correct definition, because if you will take this definition, then one is what? One is what? One is what, guys? It is a prime number or not? Anyone? One is a prime number or not? Okay. So guys, one is not a prime number, right everyone? One is not a prime number. So this definition is not correct. So the actual definition is what? Actual definition is what, guys? That is having two unique factor. Okay. Prime number is a number that is having exactly two unique factor. Exactly two unique factor, right? Exactly two unique factor here. And this factor can be one and itself. Okay, this factor can be one and itself. Okay, this is a definition of prime number. Okay everyone, so guys, can you tell me what changes I should do in the code in order to check whether n is a prime number or not? Okay, you guys know how to find the factor, right? You guys know how to find the factor, and here you can get the idea. In order to check whether the number is a prime number or not, what I have to do? I have to calculate unique factors. Okay, and if the count of factors are equal to 2, that means it is a prime number, right everyone? So it is clear? Yeah. So what changes I have to do in order to check whether this 24 is a prime number or not? Anyone? Okay. No one? So let's see now. Okay. So basically here I know the definition part. The definition is what? I need to count the factors. After counting the factors, if the value of count is equal to 2, right? That means that number is a prime number. And if the count is greater than 2 or it is less than 2, then what we have to print? We have to print that the number is not a prime number, right? So for that thing, what I can do? I can take a variable count, and in the starting count is what? 0, because till this point I have 0 factor. After that, if n modulo I is equal to 0, that means I is completely dividing n. That means I is a factor of n, right everyone? I is a factors of n. Then what I can do? I can increase the count, right? That is count plus 1. Okay, I can increase the count, that is count plus 1. After calculating the count, what I can do? Okay, I can check if the number of factors, that is my count value, is equal to 2. That means the number is a prime number, right everyone? System dot out dot println number is what? A prime number, right? Okay, prime number. Else what I can do? I can print number is not a prime number, right everyone? Okay, this one, number is not a prime number, right? Till this point, anyone has any doubt, please ask. Okay, please write in the chat. After that, we will talk about the complexity part, right? Let's see. You can see number is not a prime number, right? That is 24 is not a prime number here. So here I can write this one, that is n plus this one. Let's save the number. Let's take 7 this time, right? And yeah, you can see this time it is giving us prime number, because what will happen? Should I dry run the code, or it is clear, guys? Okay, this is a English bootcamp Islamic, so basically I have to deal with the English language here. Okay, so basically I am using easy English language, so you will get the clear idea about what I am trying to explain here, right? So Okay, yeah, n plus, right? So guys, please write in the chat, should I dry run the code or the code is clear? Okay, please explain again. Okay, right. Okay, so let's try to dry run the code here. Okay, so here you can see I'm getting 7 is a prime number, right? So let's take a number here, that is 6, right? 6 here. So what will happen? We have a number 6, right? So we are starting from 1. Okay, we are starting from 1. 1 is what? 1 is less than n. Yes, 1 is less than 6. So what I am doing, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 is less than 6 here. So I will move inside the body of the for loop, right? I will move inside the body of the for loop, and here the condition is what? 6 modulo 1 is equal to 0. Yes, 6 modulo 1 is equal to 0. So I am incrementing the count, right? So the value of count will become 1. Okay, let me take this one, right? Then you will get the clear idea. 1 minute. Okay, this one. Okay, so in order to dry run the code, you have to use a dry run table like this. Okay, let's take the dry run table here. This one, right? And let's minimize this one. Okay, okay, I'm not able to do that part. So here what I have, here, 1 minute guys. Okay, let me increase the font also here. Yeah, yeah. So here I have what? The value of I is equal to 1, and after that 1 is less than equal to 6. Okay, so this condition is true. The moment the condition is true, what will happen? We will move inside the body of the for loop and we will execute this statement. Okay, the statement is what here guys? It is n modulo I, that is 6 modulo 1. 6 modulo 1 is what guys? It is equal to 0, right? 6 modulo 1 is equal to 0. So here what I can do, 6 modulo 1 is equal to 0. The condition is true. I will increment count value, right? I will increment count value here, that is count will become what? 1. Okay, after that what I'm doing, I will go to the updation part, that is I plus plus, right? So what I'm doing, I am increasing the value of I. So the new value of I will become what? 1 plus 1 is what? 2. So it will become 2. After that we will move to the update, we will move to the condition part. Condition is what? 2 less than equal to 6. Again the condition is true. We will move inside the body of the for loop. We will check the condition, that is 6 modulo 2, right? 6 modulo 2 is equal to 0. Yes, 6 modulo 2 is equal to 0. So what I will do, I will increase the count, right? So the value of count will become 2, right? After that what will happen here, I will go to the updation part. The updated value is what? I is equal to 3, right? I is equal to 3 here, and 3 is what? We will jump back to the condition part. 3 is less than equal to 6. True. Again I will move inside the body of the for loop, and 6 modulo 3 is equal to 0. Yes, it is equal to 0. Again the condition will become true, right? And the value of count will become what? 3. And this process will continue. Okay, and this process will continue. After executing the for loop, what will happen? We will go to line number 27, and at line number 27 the value of count is equal to 2. That means the number is a prime number, else the number is not a prime number, right everyone? Okay, so Shiva is saying ki, hey, what if I will take n is equal to 2? Okay, so if you will take n is equal to 2, then for the first time the value of I is equal to 1. 1 is less than equal to 2, right? So the value of count will become 1, right? After that we will update, the value of I will become 2. 2 is less than equal to 2. Again 2 modulo 2 is what? 0. So again the value of count will become 2. After that update, that is I will become 3. 3 is less than equal to 2. False. I will move out of the for loop, and after that I will check the condition. The value of count is what? 2. 2 is equal to 2. That means 2 is a prime number, right everyone? So this is our code for the prime number. So if I will print, you can see 2 is a prime number. Okay, because the number of factors are what? 2. Yes or no? The number of factors are what? 2. Okay, so let's do some interesting observation here. Okay, So what we are doing here, but the code is clear, right? Anyone has any doubt in the code, please write in the chat, right? Yeah. So what we are doing, guys, basically you are saying hey, we are starting from 1 and we are going till n, right? We are starting from 1 and we are going till n. So guys, can you tell me how many times I am doing the execution of the body of for loop? How many iterations I am doing? Okay, I want the number of iterations. Okay, can you guys tell me, in order to check whether n is a prime number or not, how many iterations I am doing? Anyone? Okay, please write in the chat. Number of iterations, meaning of iterations is what? How many times the body of the for loop is getting executed. Yeah, Debis is correct here. That is, oh, okay. Debis, it is equal to n. Okay, not n plus 1. It will be equal to n. Why? Because if I have to find a range between two number, including two number, right? If I have to find, that is how many number will be there between 2 comma 5, including 2 and 5. Okay, then you know there will be three numbers. So the formula is what? It is equal to 5 minus 2 plus 1, right? So here we will get what? 3, right? Sorry. Yeah, I will get what? 4 here, right? I will get 4 here. So there will be 4 number, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Similarly here also, I am starting from 1, I am going till n, and I have to count the number of iterations. So the number of element between 1 to n, including 1 and n, is what? N minus 1 plus 1. That is n here, right? So I got the number of iteration here, right, everyone? Till this point is clear? So guys, can you tell me one thing? I got the number of iterations, okay? And like if you will learn about the time complexity and space complexity, then what happens? Your time complexity is dependent, okay? I am not discussing about the time complexity, just I'm giving you the gist part of the time complexity here, okay? Time complexity is dependent on number of iterations here, right? Time complexity is dependent on number of iterations here. So since, let's assume, let's take a system here, okay? Let's assume I have a system, and in this system, okay, in this system, my processor is doing 10 to the power 8 iteration, okay, in 1 second. That means it is executing 10 to the power 8 iterations in 1 second. In 1 second. So guys, what will happen? One iterations will be equal to what? One iterations, okay, will be equal to what? It will be equal to 1 divided by 10 to the power 8 second, right, everyone? One iterations will be equal to 1 divided by 10 to the power 8 second. And if I have to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, okay, I have to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, right? Then the number of iterations is what? You are saying, hey, since I'm using a for loop and I am doing n number of iterations, so in order to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, number of iterations will be equal to what? 10 to the power 9, in order to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, right? So how many seconds it will take? It will take 10 to the power 9, okay, one iterations is equal to 1 divided by 10 to the power 8 second, okay? So 10 to the power 9 iterations will be equal to what? It will be equal to 10 to the power 9 divided by 10 to the power 8 second, right, everyone? So this will be equal to what? 10 second. So you are saying, hey, in order to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, my computer is taking 10 seconds, right, everyone, to check whether 10 to the power 9 is a prime number or not, right, everyone? So here we have discussed about the simple scenario, that is my computer is taking 10 seconds, right? Can you guys optimize the code? Okay, can you guys optimize this code here? Let's try to see, okay? So here we are starting from 1, we are going till n, okay, and we are using a I plus plus statement, okay? So the homework is what? Okay, the assignment and the homework is what? You have to check, okay, how to optimize this code, okay? How to optimize this code code. Okay, how to reduce the number of iterations here. Okay, this will be the homework for you guys. Okay, reduce the number of iterations. Okay, this one. So guys, this is for the today session. So till now we have discussed about the history part of Java. Okay, how to take input from the user. After that, variable, data type, loops, selective statement, right? Jump statement, and we saw a simple project, that is number guessing game, right everyone? So this is all about the Java bootcamp essential. Okay, hope you are getting a good amount of, like, you are able to get a clear basic knowledge about the Java fundamentals. Okay, hope I am able to clear most of the doubt. So guys, this is all for the today's session. So in order to mark the attendance, what you have to do, you can go to the attendance link at the bottom here, and from here, like, you have to refresh and you can see the attendance link. From here, you have to click on the mark attendance button and click. Okay, you have to give the rating. Here I am giving rating as 10. If you are interested in our 6-month Let's Upgrade full stack program, so basically we have two programs, that is 6-month full stack program, and we have one data science program. Okay, we are learning about the front end, we are learning about the back end, we are learning about the frameworks in front end part, and in the back end part also we will see how to connect our front end with the back end, which database we will be using. Okay, after that, again the same thing, we will see the data structure there. Okay, different type of data structure, which data structure in which problem we have to use. Okay, we will try to explore that part. And yeah, there will be one-to-one doubt session, and you have the mentorship session, you have the counseling session, and apart from that there will be placement also, placement assistant also. So after completing the course, you will get the company, we will take the mock interview from our side. Okay, we will try our best to prepare you for the industry interview. Okay, so this will be there in the essentials program. So if you are interested in that program, you can go here, you can click yes. If you have any improvement, any suggestions, you can give the suggestions here, submit the attendance. And if you are interested in the program, you can go, you can explore our website. In order to explore our website, what you can do, here you can see registration, attendance. So this one, right here. Okay, so on Let's Upgrade portal, you can explore different courses. Apart from that, we are having an amazing, okay, deal going on, that is you will get 20. Okay, you can use a coupon refer 20, and if you are referring to one of your friend or the batchmate, you will get prices according to it. Okay, if you are referring to two or more, you will get prices according to it. You can explore this part. In order to get the referral link, you can click on the copy referral link and you will get the referral link. You can apply the referral link, and here you can see our full stack program. Okay, full stack program and our web development full stack program and our data science program. Okay, so basically guys, we are working hard in order to provide you the structured, okay, knowledge, and at the same time quality knowledge. And yeah, so our main focus is to make you, okay, yeah, so our main focus is to make you prepare for the industry, make you prepare for the interview. You will get the resume review in the month. Okay, if you have any doubt related to any of the like path you want to achieve a full stack part, or you want to achieve the front end part, or you want to go to the data science program, we will take your counseling, and there we will discuss. We will try our best to solve each and every doubt from our side. So this is our program. You can go to the website, explore the website, try to take a session there, and you will get the clear idea. We have this bootcamp essential, and the main focus of this bootcamp essential is to give a gist of the Java programming language. Okay, but there are more to discuss about Java programming language. There are more to discuss about the data structure. There are more to discuss about the time complexity and space complexity, guys, right? So there are a lot to discuss. We will discuss that part in our one-to-one session, where you can ask one-to-one doubt session there also, right? So I am hoping you will go and you will be exploring the part. And in order to submit the assignment, okay, the assignment is what? The same thing. You have to optimize the prime number code. Okay, I will like after 1 hour, please go to the assignment part, and there I will paste the assignment question. So the question is what? You have to explore the you have to explore the prime number code and try to optimize that code. That is how you can use less number of iteration to solve whether the number is a prime number or not, right? Yeah. So Deb is in yeah. So you have to explore that part. Okay, there are a lot to cover in the data science program. You will be learning about what is data cleaning, how to get the data, how to filter the data to get the useful information, how to visualize the data using some of the tools, that is our Tableau and yeah, other tools. So you will get the clear idea from our portal itself. Okay. So this is all for today's session, guys. Hope I am able to clear most of the doubt. Thank you for joining our session, joining our bootcamp essentials here. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Try to learn more. Try to explore more. Okay. So this is all from my side. Thank you.